a great trick I learned from a friend in Italy. Here I mixed a sauce with 200 grams of pasta. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of sweet paprika. I also add a good drizzle of olive oil. Now I close my food processor tightly, and I'll blend until a nice thick dough forms. I've already processed the dough, and it has this thick texture. Now I let it rest a moment while I prepare the filling. In my hot skillet, I'm going to add the sofrito ingredients. I start with 1 chopped onion, and I also add 3 chopped garlic cloves. I saute the onion and garlic well, stirring so they don't burn. This step is key to give the filling a special flavor. These pasta and meat croquettes turn out delicious. They're very easy to make and go a long way. And the flavor is really amazing. Now I add 1 kilogram of ground beef. I let it cook in its own juices without adding water. That way the flavor of the meat becomes more concentrated. I stir to make sure it stays loose and cooks evenly. All the liquid has evaporated and it's nicely dry. The meat is loose and at the perfect point for seasoning. Also 1 teaspoon of paprika, that blends very well. We add 1 teaspoon of black pepper and 1 teaspoon of dried chimichurri. I also add 2 tablespoons of tomato sauce. You can also use tomato paste if you prefer. I mix everything well until all the spices are fully combined. And just like that, the meat is ready, well seasoned. It has a beautiful color and a very appetizing aroma. Now I turn off the heat and let it rest for a bit. I rub some oil on my hands. This helps keep the dough from sticking while shaping. I take a portion of the rested dough. The dough came out soft, perfect for working by hand. I open it with my hands into a round disc. It shouldn't be too thin or too thick. In the center, I place 1 tablespoon of ground beef. Then I add a piece of mozzarella cheese. Now I close it, sealing the edges of the dough well. I shape it until it looks like a small croquette. I repeat this process with all the dough. It's important to seal well so they don't open when frying. That way the filling doesn't spill out during cooking. They're all shaped, ready for frying. Here I have all the little dough balls ready. Now I start frying them. I place them directly into the hot skillet. I already have hot oil with enough depth. The oil must be hot enough to brown them well. This way they fry evenly and turn out crispy. I add as many as will fit without crowding. I let them brown and turn them carefully. I keep turning them until they're golden to my liking. I like them nicely browned with a crunchy crust. They're all fried now, with a perfect color. I've taken them out carefully from the skillet. I transfer them to a plate with paper towels. I place them side by side so they drain well. Once the oil is drained, this is how they look. Golden and delicious. Now it's time to enjoy these crispy croquettes. With a generous filling, they really are incredible.